Hello, welcome, hi everyone to this beautiful reading. Today we're gonna see what is currently blocking you. So as per usual, this is gonna be a pick a pile, pick a card reading. Today we have 4 piles and you may pick 1 or 2 or how many you feel like picking. Please use your intuition to pick your pile and understand that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every aspect of your situation. Only take what resonates. And yeah, so we're gonna see in details what is blocking you and how we can remove these blockages on your current path in your journey to level up and receive your manifestations. So I will let you choose. I will let you pick your cards, and while you are doing that, I'm just gonna chat with you real quick. So I wanted to mention that now I have a website where you can book a private session with me, and I have many topics of reading. So we have career, love, specific messages, all of these things. It's at miiracula.click. The link is down below, and apart from that, you can check out my other links if you're interested in my work. Very active on Instagram, and I have another YouTube channel and many other things coming up very soon. If you wish to support me, you can also check out my links down below. I have a Ko-fi, PayPal, all of that good stuff. And yeah, if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Mimi. I'm a creative intuitive, and I love to create readings for you guys to guide you, inspire you, and help you on your current path. Please consider subscribing, liking, or commenting if you're new. Tell us what's up. So without further ado, I will get into your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and let's do this. Hello, welcome, dear pile number 1. So you have picked this beautiful card. It's the card of the Fool, and this cute little crystal here. So let's get into your reading. I wanted to start by saying that you have definitely been working on your blockages, and there is hope and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I feel like you are already on this journey. So this energy that I'm feeling with your pile is very light, very optimistic. But we're gonna look at your cards. So we have the Fool here, little fox, and we have new beginning with how can I say this? I think sunrise. Okay, sunrise with new beginnings. So currently I think that you're being called on a new journey, on a new path. There's a lot of changes that want to come through your life, but it feels like maybe you're not taking the risk. You're only pondering like, should I start? Should I do it? And the universe is saying, yes, do it. But it will not force you to begin your journey. You have to do that by yourself. So this could be your blockage right there. It's that you are considering, you're pondering, you're like, I feel called to do it, but I'm not doing it. There's a lack of action. There's a lack of, beginning this new stage of your life, this new chapter. Because like I said, the universe is not gonna force you. Like, it's gonna point you into a certain direction. It's gonna help you out, guide you a little bit, but it will not force you. This is something that you have to do by yourself, and it's not always easy, right? Because our human ego or whatever, like, we resist change a lot, but this resistance is part of the divine timing. This resistance is part of the journey. It's not a bad thing. We just have to alchemize it. I'm seeing, like I said earlier, that you are very optimistic about this, so I don't think that you fear the said change that much, but maybe you're just kind of hesitant, and this hesitation is what's holding you back. Perhaps for some of you guys, there's a lack of seeing the bigger picture. What I mean by this is, I'm not trying to bash you or anything, but it feels like maybe you're just thinking about yourself in the present, and you're just like, me. my cat is getting all crazy downstairs. Anyways, you're just thinking about, what about me right now, where I'm at, and you're not seeing the bigger picture, the future events. You're not seeing how this could positively impact your life. And it's almost, I'm hearing it's foolish to, you cannot gain something greater by thinking smaller. I hope this made sense, because it made sense to me, but yeah, okay. So this is what I'm seeing for you guys, just a resistance to change. And like I said, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think that your blockage is going to be really hard to remove for you specifically. Now, for some of you, maybe it will be a little bit easier, a little bit harder. It really depends on your situation. But I don't think it's, I don't think you're doomed. So I hope this is giving you some hope, some inspiration, some reassurance, because I don't see you as, stuck and doomed. And the fact that the card is represented by a fox, you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You are very capable. The fox is a skilled animal, a skilled hunter in that case, but very smart, very wise, very it has a sharp mind. So this is your gift. You know what to do. You just have to do it. Now we're going to shuffle some more cards to see how we can remove these blockages, even though I feel like, oop, there's one that was out of place. Even though I feel like we got a little bit of an answer here, we're going to see how specifically you can remove these blockages. So shuffle, and we have listening with an elephant. So again, I'm seeing elephants, they remind me of wisdom. So once again, you are a very smart person, and I feel like you know that. You have a very sharp mind. You know that you have the knowledge to embark on this journey. I think you just have to do it. And specifically what I think is kind of, I don't know, elephants, they also remind me of traveling. I don't know why. But they remind me of traveling. So some of you have to change locations maybe, and it doesn't have to be crazy like changing countries or whatever, but you're kind of resisting that change. There's a relocation that may need to happen for some of you guys. I'm just gonna, I think the card is too pretty to hide, so I'm just gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna pick another one. There's a lot of green, so also a lot of you guys are probably guided by your heart, and this is one of your strengths, and this is how you're gonna remove your blockage, by just listening to your heart. I know it sounds so cliche, right? But it's true, honey. It's true. Like, we have a heart, we have a compass in our hearts for a reason, okay? And you have to listen to it. So we have peaks of joy. I'm seeing 53 and 33, so maybe 3 is 3 threes, okay, is an important number. And the bottom of the deck is solitude with 13, so another 3. You guys, okay. But as I was saying, just wanted to mention this real quick. I'm not gonna give you a lesson. I'm just saying, you guys, you have a heart for a reason. I feel like in our modern world or whatever, we tend to think more with our logical mind, which is a great thing. And I'm not going to bash your logical mind, because it's there for a reason. But I feel like for you guys, it's really important to check in with yourself with how you feel about, a certain decision, how you feel about a certain place, about people. There's a reason why there's this strong connection with intuition and following your heart. It could, like, for you guys, I feel like it's your energy comes from your heart. This sounds so cheesy, but like, what can I say? What can I say? It's just what's coming true. Like, anyways, but yeah, so there's listen to your heart, and I feel like there's a lot of guidance that is coming through for you, like whether it's through dreams. Here we have music, which is like, personally, I resonate a lot with guidance through music. Some things that I like, sometimes when I'm not feeling 100% certain about something, I'll just put on a random like playlist and put it on shuffle and just ask like, okay, universe, give me a sign through like the next song, or like I'm gonna skip 3 songs and like the 4th one is gonna be the sign or whatever. And it's, it's on shuffle, so it's not me controlling it, but it works for me. So maybe you could do that. And other things that I wanted to mention is sitting in silence, and just the silence will really help you to receive these messages. I know we've talked about music, and now I'm talking about silence, which is like, what, kind of confusing, and like it's not the same. But listen, I understand where you're coming from, but please, just, I have this thing that I do. Again, I don't know why I'm giving you so much advice, pile number 1 today, but you're receiving advice from your fairy godmother today. And just listen. Maybe it will resonate with you guys, maybe it won't, but honey, listen. I do this thing, it's amazing. I just sit in front of my window. I have like this big window in my kitchen, and in the morning, I just make myself like a drink, sit down, light an incense stick. I just sit down with my drink, I look out the window, I journal, I meditate, I talk to my spirit guides, and I swear, like, just by the act of sitting down and being like, I'm open to communicate, to receive, and sometimes it will come through with like writing, sometimes it will come through with I'm speaking in a conversation with my spirit guides, is gonna kind of give me these pieces of advice. But there's you have to sit down and listen. You have to sit down and talk with yourself, with your higher self, with your, if you believe in God, the universe, your spirit guides, ancestors. You have knowledge and guidance that will come through. Now, another way for you to break free from these blockages, from this hesitance to embark on the journey, is to be more optimistic, like literally peaks of joy. Just sit with your home, like your own happiness. The more that you do it, at first it may feel kind of weird, especially if you feel a little bit stressed about this new beginning, about these changes coming through. It may be feeling a little weird at first, but you guys, it gets better with time. Practice the art of feeling at peace, feeling at home, feeling good. And when you reach that point where you feel genuinely so happy and joyful with yourself, this is when your manifestations are going to come through. I'm not saying they can't come before. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect to receive, because again, maybe that's something that we struggle with a little bit. I feel like a spiritual community, you have to be high vibe all the time and da 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 da. You don't have to do it like this, but it certainly helps. It certainly helps. And even if in a world where maybe you don't believe in manifestation or whatever, just connecting with your own joy will always be beneficial for you guys. But I'm seeing that having this more optimistic approach, open-hearted, curiosity, listening to your inner wisdom, or the wisdom of like your guides, this will really, like, I'm hearing like, it will destroy the doubts, destroy the anxiety, destroy like whatever is holding you back. And honestly, just, I think you're already on the right path, pile number 1. I think that you are on the right path. I don't know how else to say it, but I see so much love and freedom. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to manifest a new life, And of course, every time that we want to transform, manifest, there's change that will come. We have to let go of certain things, certain people, places, whatever, certain habits maybe. But even if it's bittersweet, it's for a good thing. It's for a good reason. We have to embrace it. And here, like this person, she's flying. You're reaching higher heights. You're reaching a higher potential. So it is all done with love and care, and you are not alone in this journey. You are not alone. I'm seeing the flowers here. I'm thinking about how you will bloom into your own potential. And I think the fact that we have the number 5, which is the number of change, 3 reminds me a lot of abundance. So I'm definitely seeing you guys being okay, comfortable. I don't think this will be a painful, hard journey. But what I wanted to say is that maybe it will take a few weeks, a few months. Like I don't think that this change, that these you eradicating all doubts and fears and anxieties and you embracing this new beginning will happen overnight. But that's not a bad thing, because you will learn to enjoy where you are at right now. Also, I think that you are being encouraged by Spirit to take care of yourself. Oh, my cat is just here. She came right here. She's saying hi. Mako. This is the second time. I don't know. Maybe you guys resonate with the energy of cats because they're really curious right now. Oh, she's so cute. I wish you could see her, but whatever. Yeah, just this self-care, this joy, learning to be at peace, being happy. I feel like a lot of you guys are encouraged to go outside and to reconnect with nature and yourself. I feel like you're called to, maybe not, I wouldn't call it a hermit season because I don't see it like that. I don't think you're going to isolate yourself per se, but I just think you need to take some time for yourself, some time to, listen, to connect to your own power, to your own inner wisdom, to your joy, to even connect to your vision. What is it exactly that you want to experience? We talk new beginning. We've been talking about this since the beginning of the reading, but what do you want it to mean for you? What do you want to live? How do you want to live it? There's a vision here. There's a vision that needs to be attended to. But overall, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. You're going to really bloom into your power once you do these things. And the blockage is quite simple, honestly. You're already on the right path. Pile number 1, you're already doing great. So, am I seeing something else? Wait. No, not really. I think this is pretty much it. So, to do a quick reminder, basically what we talked about is we have a blockage. Is this we're not certain if we are going to embark on this new journey. We're not certain if we are welcoming change, and the universe is telling you, please do so because it's for your highest good. Please connect to us. Let us guide you. Listen to our melodies. Listen to our advice. We are here for you. Connect to your power. Connect to this universal wisdom. Connect to your joy, and it will manifest itself because you've created it. There's these seeds that you've planted within yourself, and they will grow. They will grow into your 5D reality and your 3D reality. So this is such a beautiful message, and lots of green, you guys. Gosh, lots of green. Like, for a lot of you, I feel like if it has anything to do with your finances, if maybe you're looking for a new career or, a new lifestyle and it implies new finances, this is your sign that the money is coming, baby. The money is coming, and there's this beautiful, energetic exchange, right? Beautiful, energetic exchange between you and the universe. I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, like, the mountain was always you. It feels kind of weird to say, but we talk about blockages, this and that, da, 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 but ultimately, like, the only thing that you had to, you know, I don't know what it is in English, surpass maybe, was yourself, your own self-doubts, your own limitations. The beauty of life, I swear. Like, I'm not getting emotional, I'm just getting like, this is beautiful. But I'm gonna end your reading here, pal number one. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope you enjoyed your time with me today. Please, 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 consider telling me what's going on with your journey. What are you trying to manifest? I want to see, like, some of you, I know you're trying to manifest a new life. Some of you are trying to manifest career, money, maybe. I'm really curious to see, what's going on with you. And please, if you enjoyed this reading, consider liking, subscribing. You can check out my other links down below. I have a website where you can book a private session with me for additional readings. All of the links are down below. And thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Wishing you all of the blessings, and I'll see you very soon. Stay magical. Bye bye, you guys. Hello, welcome. Hi, dear pile number 2. So you have picked the Hangman or the Two of Swords, and you have picked this beautiful blue crystal. So we're gonna start with your reading. I wanted to mention that I feel this energy of feeling stuck or restricted, and I want you to know that you are never ever ever truly stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have some kind of freedom. You always have options. And I feel like this is especially true because it's a 2, like, yes, it's the Hangman, but in this deck some major arcanas are mixed with minor arcanas. So I wanted to say that, yes, this is the Hangman, he's hanged upside down, he's stuck, and he's like, dang, but at the end of the day, it's for his own benefit. So, okay, benefit. Gosh, being trilingual, you guys. Try it out. Tell me how it goes, because it's hard. So yeah, we have the Hangman with the Two of Swords, and I wanted to say that your blockage to me is pretty obvious. It's that you are limiting yourself too much. You are stuck, but because of your own beliefs. Then we also have Whale with no idea what this word is in English, but it's like coming out. So I see that for a lot of you guys, you are restricting yourself too much. You are in a position where you feel as if you were the victim, as if you were stuck, but the universe is telling you it doesn't have to be that way, my dear. Like, and I know right now, I may, you just open your pile and you're like, dang, she's roasting me. No, I'm not trying to roast you. I'm just trying to help you out. So this is some tough love from your fairy godmother, you guys. I love you, but baby, you're not the victim. You ain't the victim. And like, I know you've probably been through difficult things in the past. I know you've probably had to learn some survival skills, some coping skills, and things have not always been easy. But you have to recognize that at the end of the day, you're gonna get yourself trapped into a box, and it's time for you to grow outside of that box. It's kind of like a plant, shout out all the plant parents out there, you know what I'm talking about. Your plant, at some point, it gets so tight in her little pot, you have to repot, and this is what's going on with you. There's this need to come out, to be free. There's this need to, surge out of the water, breaking the tension. You are probably very, independent, disciplined, you have your things together, but your heart, your soul is craving freedom, joy, simplicity, playfulness, and this is your blockage. You're not allowing yourself these kinds of things. You need to change the perspective. And what is interesting with this Hangman is that his eyes are, he's blind. Basically, he's blinded. He has a blindfold. it's not that you lack of perspective, it's that, oh my gosh, spirit is being direct today, is that you're not seeing. That's it, period. Like, you are blinded by your fears, by your illusions, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, I genuinely understand, because I was going through this. Like, I would say like a year or 2 years ago, maybe. I don't know. But it was such a difficult realization. I had to face myself and be like, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Okay? Listen to me. It's always worth it. So, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. This is your blockage. And I feel like there's two sides of you that are fighting. There's this side that is like, no, we're safe with how how we're doing things. It makes sense. This is how we've learned to do things, and it kept us safe. But there's this other side of you that is like, but I want to do more. I want to grow out of this. I don't want to survive. I want to thrive. It's not the same. And these two sides are like kind of arguing. You're like, who do I listen to? Well, first of all, yourself. Because, hello. Listen to the truest, more authentic version of yourself. And fear does not create authenticity, you guys. So I hope this gives you a little bit of a clue to, who do I listen to? So I'm going to shuffle this deck real quick and see how we can get rid of these blockages, even though we've talked about it a little bit. Well, it's reminding me of family. So maybe some of you guys have some, past stories or narratives that have been affecting you because of your family. Or this could be like a generational thing, the idea that you have to survive, that everyone is out to get you. And I'm not, for a lot of people that has been very true. For a lot of groups of people that has been very true. Breaking generational curses it's kind of a heavy topic, but I genuinely believe that if you are chosen, it's for a reason. Remember that you were chosen, not, it's not for nothing. But you were chosen to break free, whether it's for yourself, for your family, from your family. You were chosen to break free from these tight ropes. I really feel like you guys, you feel stuck, you feel little, like you feel like it's almost as if you were trying to put on a shoe that is too small for you. It simply doesn't work. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's not difficult. You have every right to feel all of the feelings that you have. It's okay. It's okay. We have intention with 22 and 2, so lots of 2s right now. Yeah. The egg always reminds me of there's something brewing currently. There's something that is going to come out. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pick another card before I start rambling, but also the dandelion reminds me of innocence and hope. Innocence, hope, childhood. Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. And okay, we have gentle gardener with 2 again. Oh my gosh, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Talk about a powerful reading. I'm just gonna move your cards over here a little bit. Boop. So, goodness. Pile number 2. Okay. Wow, that's so many 2s. Help. Whew. Okay. Let me just. I'm shook. healing. Right off the bat, the answer that you're looking for is healing. These blockages will happen through healing, but unfortunately for you guys, or fortunately, it depends on how you see it, you can't do all of this alone. You're gonna have to connect with your higher self, with your inner child. You're gonna have to connect with your shadow self. You're gonna have to get down and dirty. Gentle gardener here, literally, like, it's like, when you're gardening, if you want a real good garden, you gotta do the work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the work. So many, plant parents garden. Do you guys like plants by any chance? Because we've been talking about this. But like, here you're being called to be a co-creator. You're being called to plant the seeds, to nurture them. And I feel like this old lady looking up to the little fairies is somehow, it's reminding me of you looking for yourself. It's as if you were guided by your higher self and you're guided on this healing journey. But for a lot of you guys, there's something about your family, your childhood, your past childhood memories. Like, there's something that needs to be worked on. Yeah. And these eggs and the whale coming out of the water, it's already like there's something coming out. I can't tell you what it is exactly, unfortunately, because I feel like it really depends on the person. But I feel like it's almost as if you were going through some kind of rebirth, big changes. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be a new career, a new project, new relationships, new life, new you, new reality, new, whatever, everything, anything really. But all of this work, all of this, breaking free from your limitations, it will change your life and change you deeply. So I think this is why we have the card intention. Because being intentional about your healing, being intentional about your next move, being intentional about, your plans, and this is what will create your reality. We have to be careful because I feel like intention always, intention is a very conscious thing. Like, setting the intention, it's very mindful. But you have to understand that being intentional always goes with your subconscious as well. Check in with your subconscious. Do you have, things that are intentionally created or happening in your reality, in your subconscious mind, that you are not aware of? Okay, wait, let me find an example, because like, for example, if every time that, and this is an example, like, it doesn't have to resonate, every time that you meet a person, maybe you're like kind of on guard and you're very defensive, and it's stopping you from creating a deep bond and a great relationship with this person. Your intention here is to guard yourself, but maybe you're not fully aware of it. So this is why I'm saying, like, to check in with your subconscious mind as well, because there's the water here, and water always reminds me of like our deep feelings or deep thoughts, like subconscious, suppressed, kind of something mysterious, something hidden, something deeper, right? And the fact that the whale is coming out of it, I'm just like, there's something coming into the light. And this light will guide you, illuminate you. Here the person is blindfolded. Once you take off that blindfold, you're going to see that the path was always clear ahead. It's just that you were, again, I'm not trying to roast you, pal number one, like, I love you, okay? But you were putting your head into the sand and being like, no, I'm not gonna do this, not gonna listen to my guides, not gonna listen to this and that, no. And this is what has been blocking you. But once we come out of this, you're gonna see like, it was never that deep, or it was never that hard. And this is going to build so much resilience and authenticity for yourself, for your life, for the people around you. I know that you're on a big mission, because we've talked about it, like childhood, subconscious, family, generational curses, maybe, I don't know, take whatever resonates. I know that you're on a big mission. This is a big task, but once again, I'm going to remind you that you were chosen. You were chosen. There is this, oh my god, the irony of things. There's this song by Frank Ocean. Haha, Ocean. Okay. I think, what is it? Is it biking? I think it's biking. But he just said there's this lyric, and it really resonated with me at the time when I was going through this. God gave you what you can handle. Now, you don't have to believe in God or whatever, but you were given what you could handle, right? And no matter what, know that you will always end up on the other side. Even if it's scary, even if it gets, maybe like very vulnerable, very raw, very emotional, know that you will always end up on the other side of things. You're being guided. And I feel like your higher self is really close to you in that sense. Like, you're not alone. You are truly not alone. So again, you're not the victim of this. You're not being punished. The universe is here with you. Yourself. You are here for yourself. I hope this made you feel better a little bit. I hope this gives you hope, insight, clarity, guidance. Because I understand the journey you're on to is big, and it may feel a little bit scary and dark, or sometimes we lose hope and we're like, it's so complicated. Why? But you are divinely guided. You're loved. Do not worry about it. You will always, always, always be helped. So if anything, ask for help. Pile number 2, ask for help. You're not alone. And definitely check out 2222, okay? Lots of 2s, whatever it could mean. Maybe it's life path number 2, or like, I feel like just check out the numerology of 2 and see what resonates for you guys. So I will end your reading here. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for sharing this experience with me. Really enjoyed it. Very vulnerable and raw, beautiful reading. Truly amazing. So wishing you the best of the best. Please tell me what's going on with you guys. What are you breaking free from? Tell me how it resonated in the comments. I always read them. And if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing or liking. It would mean the world to me. But yeah, so if you're interested in more of my work, you can check out my links down below. If you want to book a private session with me, you can check out my link for my website at miiracula.click. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading. Wishing you all the blessings, all the healing, you guys. And stay magical on this beautiful path. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile number 3. So you have picked the 8 of Cups, but also the Moon. This deck is it's a little bit special because it mixes minor arcanas with major arcanas. So yeah, and you have picked this really cute little red crystals. So we're gonna see what is currently blocking you from receiving your manifestations or on your current journey. So we have 8 of Cups or the Moon. Personally, I would interpret it more as the Moon. And we have Island with Solitude. Okay. Pile 3. I'm not gonna pile 2. Pile 2, we had a little bit of a sassy moment, a little bit of a savage tough love moment. Love my pile 2. But right now we're gonna have a little comforting chat. Pile number 3. Let me take a sip of my water, baby, and goodness. Dear pile 3, I know that the world is scary. I know that the world is full of illusions, and I know that it's hard to discern what is real, what isn't. This could be with relationships, opportunities, people. I understand that it must be difficult. I understand that it can be scary. We're gonna cleanse the energy. I didn't think I was going to light up another stick of incense, but now I think we're gonna clear the energy because our chat is just getting started. So let me get more incense and we're gonna keep on talking because we need to talk. Okay, so let's just take a moment, just a little moment, to clear off any tension or stress in our body, in our mind, to just sort of let go. Ooh, I'm spreading ashes everywhere, baby. What is going on? Okay. We're just gonna put this aside and let it burn. So I understand how you feel, and I understand that you've probably been hurt in the past, and you've probably, had to go through experiences that made you feel like the world is not a good place, that you need to hide. But I'm here to tell you that it's not true. It's not true. I'm not saying that the world is amazing and, everything is awesome and it's all sugar canes and rainbows and whatever. I'm not saying that. But you're punishing yourself. You're punishing yourself, pile number 3, by hiding in the shadows. You're punishing yourself because you're the one that's gonna suffer. And that's not what we want. That's not what I want you to go through. Okay, I'm your fairy godmother right now, and I'm telling you, you don't deserve to go through this. And you don't deserve to live in fear. You don't deserve to carry on these old wounds. You don't deserve to isolate yourself from the world. Now, I'm not saying that, a little bit of isolation, a little bit of contemplation, hermit journey, it's always good. I'm always gonna say to people, like, there's power in solitude. My cats, once again, are coming back, so they were here for pile number 1 and they're here for you guys, so enjoy them being behind me and doing cat things. But anyways, I'm always gonna say there's power in solitude. There's power in contemplation. There's power in going within. But if you're doing it in excess, now you're just isolating yourself. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys have deep wounds of abandonment, trust issues, where you feel like, but I have to hide. I have to be away. I have to build this wall to keep myself safe. But babe, my dear sugar little angels, I feel so mothered right now, but if there's a wall in front of you, how are you going to move forward? Genuinely, how does that work for you? The answer is that it doesn't work. So this is your blockage. There's some things that we need to heal from. We need to come out of the shadows, okay? Because truth is that you are powerful. And maybe the world has been trying to convince you for a long time that you are not, that your powers are useless, that they're weird, that blah, 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 blah. This could especially resonate, if you're an intuitive, a creative, if your nature is more mystical and intuitive and soft, maybe the world doesn't feel like it's the right place for you because it's very like go, go, go and all up in your face and, whatever, the moon energy versus sun energy, right? But I'm here to tell you that this is not true. You are powerful and you deserve to shine in your own way. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to move forward and to heal and to express this beauty that you have within. Even though sometimes life, we go through things and they shape us. They don't have to shape us forever. You don't have to be the loner kid forever. You don't have to be the one that doesn't belong forever. Truth is that, the world is gigantic. My sweeties, like, the world is gigantic. There's billions of people. You belong somewhere with someone. I can guarantee you. But you have to start by belonging with yourself. Home is a place within. To love one another, you have to understand how to love yourself. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. I'm not saying that. But you have to do the work with yourself. My sweet angels, like, I understand. I truly do. And this is why I'm sitting here with you and I'm talking with you. This is not a reading anymore. We're having a chit chat. This is where I'm lighting the incense for you. This is why I'm creating this space for you. Please understand that you are seen and you are valued and you are understood. But it is not benefiting you and it's time to heal. It's time for you to give space to yourself, to express yourself. But I understand that this is a heavy blockage and, and it's difficult. It's difficult is what I'm going to say. Oh, there's a little ash. Boop, boop. Gonna take that off. I understand that it's difficult. But you're being called to work with your authentic self, to take a deep dive within. I've done this recently. I've done this thing where I just sit in a meditative, well, that's a weird word for me to say. Meditative. What? Listen, I speak French, so but in a meditation state, we're just gonna say it like that. And I allow my subconscious to come through, and I'm just like, subconscious mind, come through, flow through my body, and I cry, and I purge, I cleanse these things that are within that, I may not be aware of. And it's a very enlightening experience. I think that maybe some of you should try that out if it resonates. But I understand. And I want you to know that things do get better. They do get better. Because things go in cycles. And you cannot be in this energy forever. Like, logically speaking, you can't. There's nothing that is constant, right? I'm just going to shuffle some more cards to see how exactly we can get rid of these blockages. But know that there's power in your journey. And I'm sure that you learned a lot by being by yourself and observing the world from afar. There's beauty and wisdom in that. So I don't think it's for nothing. Truly. I think that in some way in some way, it's okay. Like our struggles and our journeys, where it has been hard, I don't think it's for nothing. I don't think it's a punishment. I think there's a lot of strength and, being in the position you're in. There's no shame in that. I don't think so. But, like I said, it's time to move on. So we have magic prayer. Ooh. We have magic prayer, and we have moonlight. So I feel like a lot of you guys, this is kind of random, but if it resonates, it resonates. A lot of you guys may want to check out your moon sign, your moon placement, just because it could help you out with understanding your inner world. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe check that out. Okay, I wanted to add also that I feel like a lot of you guys may have been in a freeze state, like your anxiety has been taking over and you're in like this nervous system freeze state. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or anything, but you may want to check that out, because I feel like this could give you a lot of answers and a lot of guidance on how to remove these blockages, because I don't feel like this is just spiritual. This could be emotional and physical as well. So yeah, just check it out. Freeze state, nervous system freeze state, and like tips on how to get out of it slowly at your own pace. There's no rush. Okay, so let's get started. I wanted to say magic prayer right off the bat. You are heard, you are seen, and just ask for help from the universe and listen for the guidance. There's this communication that needs to be done between you and the universe. Ask for what you want. Do not be afraid to ask for what you want. I feel like if you've been conditioned to accept less than, to think that you're not worthy of, it's scary. But learn to ask for what you want and understand that you deserve it. And it's okay to ask for it. And it's okay to receive it as well. I feel like a lot of you guys have a great sense of intuition, a lot of inner power, a lot of feminine power, if that resonates with you. You're very connected to your feelings. You're very connected to the mystical world, to the subtle things of life. And that is definitely an answer for your blockages, to connect with that side of you a little bit more and to embrace it. Do not be ashamed. Do not be ashamed of these powers, of what makes you different, of what makes you stand out. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. There's a lot of wisdom in being sensitive. A lot of wisdom in being sensitive. I'm seeing a lot of Cancer energy or water sign energy, if that resonates with you guys. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you have to accept the fact that your life purpose or whatever it is that you desire, you will be seen by others, but it's not a bad thing. And you have to accept that it's okay that you're different. It's okay that, it's okay that you're sensitive. It's okay that you don't see the world like others do. And I want you to understand that you belong somewhere with some people. There's a community for you out there. You're not alone. Maybe it feels that way because in your life you've not been able to connect with like-minded people, but know that this is not forever. Step into your own power and embrace it. What you are currently ashamed of is your power. If I were you, I would take a moment to just truly deeply connect with myself and to drop into my body and to just feel feel. That's it. Without judgment, without shame, just embrace myself, embrace this I keep saying power, I don't know, like embrace, yeah, this blessing, this gift that you have, truly, because it's what will guide you. See, this lady has wings right here. You are capable, you are powerful, you can. Wings remind me of a higher, higher self, or like higher reality, higher vibration. You are able to obtain that. You just have to take the flight, right? But we say this, I know it's complicated, but you'll get there, and I'm sure of it. There's 2, 3, and 5 wands, so there's 6 that's coming in my mind, if that's relevant. 6 and 8. But yeah, apart from that, I think that this is what I'm seeing for you guys, so I will end your reading here. I hope it made a lot of sense. I hope it comforted you and guided you. I hope it was helpful. I understand you. I've been through it, and you don't have to be alone. You're not alone. Proof is that I resonate with your experience. I'm just like you, and I'm sure that there's other people, in the comments or in the community that also resonate with you. So you're not alone. You are understood, and you are powerful. Okay, so wishing you many blessings. Please, if you enjoyed this, consider liking, subscribing. Tell me how it resonated in the comments. I would love to see your story and what you were going through, and connect with you guys. Especially if you want to connect with other like-minded individuals, like, go off in the comments, file number 3. What am I saying? Go off in the comments, file number 3. Find your brothers and sisters. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next reading, and stay magical. Bye bye. Hello, beautiful pile number 4. So you have picked the 10 of Wands with this very cute little yellowish crystal. I don't know if you can pick it up because of the lighting, but yeah. Welcome to your reading. So your energy feels very all over the place, stressed out a little bit. This is what the 10 of Wands talks about. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to deal with, a lot of burdens, maybe even just a lot of things are on your shoulders currently, and it's kind of stressing you out. It's a lot. So I'm just gonna take a moment to calm down, to be present. I'm just watching the smoke of my incense go up, just dropping into the body. I'm gonna take a sip of my water here. But we're just gonna calm down. Like right now we're doing a reading, everything's fine. So yeah, let's get into it. Blockage, carrying too much weight. And we have your other card is Forest with Breathe. You guys are not prioritizing yourselves. You're trying to do so much that you're doing nothing. And I'm not saying that against you, because I understand that we can get carried away, especially with a Wands suit, like where we get very passionate. We're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, da da da. But you're trying to do so much that it's not taking you anywhere. You're working so hard that you're not, how can I say this? This is probably not a good metaphor, because maybe it's not even how it works, but this sand is like this kind of quicksand, I think it's called, that things sink into. You've seen it like in movies or whatever, and I know, like, in movies it's fake, but this is the only metaphor that I have. It's like the more you're moving around and trying to do stuff and get out and being frantic and crazy, the more you're gonna sink. And this is kind of like what the universe is telling me right now. It's like, yes, you're carrying all of this and you're doing all of this stuff, but are you, first of all, are you even doing it out of enjoyment? Do you even enjoy what you're doing? And second of all, is it benefiting you? Is it benefiting you? Is it, it's kind of ironic that, this character here is trying to carry all of these branches, and here we have the forest. There's this thing that where you have to be in this state of flow of existence. It's as if you were trying to build a forest with your bare hands. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You need to calm down. You need to chill out. You need to, first of all, get your priorities straight. Which sucks because I know myself, I get all over the place. You have to get your priorities straight and be like, okay, do I really value this, or am I doing this for someone else? Do I really enjoy this, or do I think that it's gonna benefit me in some way, but I'm not sure if it's actually benefiting me or whatever? Like, we need to let go of certain things because it's too much, and we need to relax. We need to take it easy and accept that, we don't have to do anything really, truly. You are worthy even if you're not fighting the entire world. You are worthy because you are. Period. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove it. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to fight your way to the top. There's this thing about being mindful that I'm receiving, being present, observing, receiving. I feel like maybe in the past you were not on this path that you're currently on to. You were doing something completely different, and now you feel the need that you have to kind of like catch up, or like someone else is doing better than you. Oh no, that means I have to catch up. But the truth is that it's not true. It's not true. You're going through a cycle right now. Everything happens in seasons. You cannot force winter to come or to leave. It will just happen. And you have to tune into that frequency of letting things happen. Now, I'm not saying to not take aligned action. I'm not saying that your passion and your resilience is bad. It's amazing. It's great. I love passionate, ambitious people. I admire you because I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I'm the same. When I get into it, baby, I get into it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I get into it. And I'm ADHD AF, so I get into a lot of things. Let's just put it that way. But right now what we need is focus, mindfulness, presence, and a state of growth, like a growth mindset. Not a success, grind, whatever, a growth mindset. And it might be scary. It may be a little bit scary because you're like, no, I've collected all of these wands, all of these sticks. I can't let go of my sticks because I worked so hard for them. But it's like, it's weighing you down. It's weighing you down. Okay? So, and that's fine. Like, it's part of the human experience. We get attached to things and we get sometimes we get too much into it. It's normal. You just have to remember to come back to something more simple. And it's not bad. Like, I'm not punishing you. I'm not, saying anything wrong. Like, spirit is not mad at you. That it's okay. Like, genuinely, listen to the tone of my voice. Like, it's okay. And it's okay. And it's wonderful that you got carried away by passion, by ambition, right? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But now it's weighing you down and it's blocking you. Okay, so there's a difference. But keep that passion, keep that ambition, keep that resilience. Go after your goals, go after your dreams, yes. But do not burn yourself out because there's a fire within you and we can see it. Look at how these eyes are, they're shining. We can see the spark within. But there's a difference between having a flame that is, lighting you up don't let it consume you, okay? Don't let it consume you. I see maybe you're trying to do too much. You're maybe a little bit of a perfectionist, or you want to prove yourself to others, or you want to achieve a lot. But the way at which, you know, we're currently doing this, it is not working. It's not working, and it's a hard reality because we want it to work so badly, right? And we're carrying all the sticks because we have big projects, big goals, we have big things to build. And it sucks when the universe is like, hey buddy, slow down. You're like, what? Like, I thought I was meant to do this. I thought it was my purpose. What do you mean, slow down? Like, this is not what I want. And I get it, honey. I get it. Been there, done that. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to burn yourself out. And so much more, listen to me from experience, so much more harder to recover from burnout than to prevent it. Okay, like if you want to get into the nitty gritty, the aspects of burnout, you know, scientific, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, burnout is rough AF, okay, and you don't want to get there. So right now, this is your sign to drop the loads off, you know, drop off what is not serving you right now. Take a time to chill out, breathe, be in the present moment. You know, here there's like this imagery of a bird. It's like you're trying to take flight, but something is weighing you down. So you're like, it's like you're trying to fly, but you keep going back down. Frustrating experience, but it's not forever, my dears. It's not forever. So we're gonna see how to further remove these blockages. I'm currently shuffling the deck. I'm also seeing a lot of nature imagery as well. I don't remember. Was it pile number one? I think so. So maybe you're called to literally go out, you know, take a trip to nature, take a little vacation, go camping for a weekend, you know, spend an afternoon in the forest, go for a hike or something. Like there's something about your soul wants to reconnect with the outside world, and therefore it will help you to be grounded. There's this thing of being grounded. It's like fire energy is very like, wow, go, like everything is, you know, crazy, passionate, all over the place, fun, but we need to balance it out with earth energy, like grounded, and accept that sometimes things will take time, a little bit of work, patience, mindfulness, stillness. I hope it makes sense. But yeah, you're being called to go out. Just go out by yourself, enjoy yourself outside. You know, if there's like a lake, a pond, a forest, a mountain, whatever it is, where you can just sit down and enjoy yourself. You don't even have to do anything. Like maybe for you guys, again, you're gonna feel the need to, okay, I'm gonna meditate, or like, you know, journal, or like, no, just be by yourself. Just be. There's this thing about being present, okay? But, you know, if you like meditating and journaling, I'm not telling you to not do that. I'm just saying, like, this is not about grinding. This is not about getting better. At some point, if you're always like a work in progress, it's too much, okay? So, we have, oh, what? Okay, I think maybe you should check out pile number 1. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I just feel like maybe you should check out pile number 1. Anyways, so yeah, Field of Dreams, and again, the imagery of fields, like nature is calling you guys. For some of you, this is also telling me that you are an earth angel. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we have a dry desert. Again, there's this card in the deck of Magic of the Earth, which is, this card is from this deck. It's called Vision Quest, and there's the desert, and I feel like this is something that you may be called to do, to just go off on a self-discovery journey, quite literally, or like, you know, spiritually. It doesn't have to be you literally leaving, and you know, it doesn't have to be this crazy thing, but I feel like you're being called to do that. So if it resonates with you guys, there's a quest. You need to go on a self-discovery journey, or at least, you know, to go off in a quiet space, probably outside, and to ponder, to envision what it is that you want, who you are. There's something sacred, like a sacred thing that you need to do. Okay, so we're gonna start with field of dreams. I feel like, okay, you have to understand that one way to remove this blockage is that your intentions and beliefs and your emotions, your actions are already doing the work for you. So you don't have to go out there in the world and to do everything by yourself and do this hard, difficult, how can I say this? This hard and difficult work. I don't know how else to put it, but you don't have to do that, because by setting your intentions, by having the right beliefs, the right mindset, by putting aligned actions, not any action, aligned actions, this will do so much more work than what you're currently doing. You trying to fit all the puzzle pieces together, like forcing them and gluing them, is not gonna work. Now, I picked the guidebook for this because I want you to hear the quote from the guidebook for dry desert, because I feel like it will resonate with you guys. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Like I said earlier, being resilient is a superpower that you have, but you have to use it at your own advantage, not against yourself. You should not be beating yourself up, forcing yourself, putting yourself in this almost, you know, maybe I'm exaggerating, but almost slave like, do more, we gotta do more. This is not the resilience, the way that you should use your resilience, you guys. Use it to seek the truth. Use it to seek an authentic life. Use it to your own benefit. You're being called onto something that is so much bigger than you think. Like, currently, you're on a journey that you cannot even begin to envision. There's a lot of surprises coming to you guys. There's a lot that will change your life in a few months, or in a few years, or even maybe in a few weeks or days. Will be very, very different. There's a big shift happening from within, and you're discovering that the way you thought things were working is not exactly accurate or true anymore. You're learning that you can tap into your own power and receive so much more, instead of forcing things into your hand. There's this quote that is like, instead of chasing butterflies, build a beautiful garden so you will attract them. And I feel like this is the shift that we're talking about. But most importantly, I feel like this will change you. This will make you grow so much more. This will attract so many new opportunities, new relationships. Like, we're talking about, you know, field of dreams is there's this potential that you're tapping into. And I don't think that you understand, like, how big and how amazing this potential truly is. I think I'm gonna pick one more card, because I don't know, I just feel like an additional message would be nice. We have 21, 31, and 10. So I feel like maybe these could be dates that are relevant to you guys. Or like between the 21 and 31 of the 10th month, or like something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying whatever. But If it resonates, it resonates. What is the 10th month? Okay, no, I have to sing this silly song in my head because I don't know my month. Février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, october. Okay, October, between October 21st and 31st could be significant for you guys, but it doesn't have to be these specific dates. I'm just saying, you know. Let me just adjust my little tripod here. Okay. Because I think I'm gonna pick more than one card. And I just want to make sure that you see everything. So, we have follow the leader here. Just gonna follow the leader. And we have the final card. Oh, rock bottom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, this is not meant to be rude in any way, shape, or form. But this is literally what we've been talking about. I got so excited when I saw that card. You cannot keep going on the way that you're I cannot talk. What is going on? You cannot keep going the way that you're going. Okay? Okay, wait. Okay. You have reached the limit. You guys, you have reached the limit and you are at your limit. Like, you cannot handle more. This is a blessing. This is a blessing because now that you've reached the bottom, you'll realize, like, okay, now we have to change perspective. And this is why you're being called to tap into the potential, to tap into something higher, because now you can only go up. You can only go up. Things can only change for the better. There's 10-10. Okay, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. So 2 10s, if this resonates with you guys for some reason. Just wanted to mention that, but you know, once again, it doesn't have to resonate with you guys. It's okay. Honestly, I feel like you're being called to a bigger role. You're being called to something much higher. You're being called to follow your purpose. And I feel like everything that you've been going through and everything that you will go through will make you such a wise, authentic, you know, these types of people that you meet and you're just like, whoa, like they're so cool and they have so much to teach, and you know, they're so inspiring. Like, you're being built into this, and I feel like you will show others how you healed and your journey, and it will teach things to others, and it will inspire others, and will put you in a position of power. You are being made into an example for others. So whatever your journey is, whatever your struggles are, whatever you will discover, not only I think you are meant to share these things if you're being called to do that. This is a confirmation, but it will inspire others around you. And all of this is happening because you're being shaped into something that is much more, like I said earlier, like, I don't think you understand how powerful and how deep this transformation is. There's a lot of surprises coming to you guys. The universe is like, just wait, pile number 4, just wait. You're gonna see. And you're gonna see that it will make a lot of sense very soon. Very, very soon. So, wow. Wow. This is such a powerful reading, but you guys, I would not be surprised if you become a spiritual teacher, if you're into witchcraft, if you resonate a lot with the energy of the High Priestess and tarot. If you're not certain, check it out on the Google, check out the High Priestess tarot card. If you're a leader, a thought leader, if you're an earth angel, like, I would not be surprised. You're being called to something so much bigger. And it makes so much sense. Like, of course you're not meant to struggle. You're not meant to struggle. You're connected to the divine, and you need to tap into that power. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the answers that you're looking for, that you're seeking, will be found in nature. There's something deeply spiritual, like, if you feel called, I'm also seeing places, if you feel called to a specific place, or like I'm hearing like a specific temple or something like that, like a sacred place. Just go or make some research about it. But there's something calling you and you need to answer the call. And these ticks here, all of these things that you're trying to juggle with, they're only blocking your vision. They are just a distraction. So once you let them go, you will see the new horizons in front of you. But you're guided, like you're so divinely guided, and you know, trust in the timing of things. Understand that, yeah, when we talk about timing, it's not always about, you know, a day on the calendar. It's about a turn of events or a shift. Just have faith, you guys, have faith, okay? Have faith. But so much mystery, so much passion, so much magic. Like, I'm shook. This is beautiful, you guys. This is so beautiful. So I will end your reading here, and my cat is my cat is right there. She's saying hi. Yeah, I'm gonna end your reading here. Please tell me what journey you are embarking on, because this is big energy, and I would love to know what's going on with you guys. I'm really curious. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking, subscribing. No, my cat is right here. Now then. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, consider liking, subscribing. If you enjoyed this, tell me what is going on with you guys. What is the journey you're being called to? This is beautiful energy. Like, I'm shook, genuinely. Okay, now my cats are just crazy. Now I have to end the reading because they're freaking out. So thank you so much for being here. Please consider liking, subscribing if you're interested in more of my work. Check out my links down below. I have a YouTube channel, a lot of stuff. You can support me on PayPal or Ko-fi if you feel called to it, if you're feeling generous. I'm very active on Instagram, and if you would love to book a private session with me, you can head to my website miiracula.click, and I have a lot of tarot readings available. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh, talk about big energy. Everything is like crazy. So I wish you the best of the best, many blessings. A lot of insight is gonna come through, you guys. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everything that you will do. I see big destiny for you guys. And I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm very grateful. Stay magical, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.